Should I start, ma'am?
Please, Hassan, I have a meeting at 10:30. I'll leave. The rest everybody is here. They will attend your lesson. Okay.
Okay. 10:30.
Yes, I'll leave by then.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. So, my dear students, first of all, I would like to thank you all for joining this class, and thank you to your teachers for such a nice arrangements. And this is, I'm very thankful to Google and Zoom and other technical things that made this thing possible. Sitting in Bangladesh, I'm talking to you, and I'm very much honored and privileged that uh, I'll be your guide of this class. I'll show you virtually about Bangladesh. So let's start the presentation.
They will take notes. I told them to take small notes.
Okay, welcome to this presentation, and this presentation is presented by SIDA Innovative School from Dhaka, Bangladesh, and my name is Hassan Mohammad Farooq, and I'm going to take this class today. First of all, what is the title of this class? Today we are going to learn about the culture of Bangladesh. You will learn about the culture and some other things about Bangladesh. So let's learn about Bangladesh.
Take notes, everyone. Write down what was the topic.
Okay. I will try to speak in this presentation about Bangladesh. Then you will have a glimpse of our culture. Then you will know some great personalities, and then we will show you some tourist attractions of Bangladesh. First of all, here is at a glance about Bangladesh. Bangladesh got independence 16 December 1971. We got independence in 16th December of the year 1971. The official name of Bangladesh is the People's Republic of Bangladesh. Political system, parliamentary democracy. We follow democracy in this country. Our capital is Dhaka, and our time zone is GMT plus 6 hours. Major cities, what we call divisions, like your earlier presentation, we got that you have states, but we have divisions. Under these divisions, we have many districts. So major cities in Bangladesh: Dhaka, Chittagong, Khulna, Rajshahi, Sylhet, Borishal, and Rangpur. These are the major cities of Bangladesh. Then we are very much known, even once it is used to, so people used to say us a riverine country, as because we have more than 310 rivers, including tributaries, main rivers and tributaries. We have more than 310 rivers. So earlier in the past, we used to float in the water. So then our principal industries, main industry, ready-made garments. Then we have pharmaceutical, cements, accessories, and many other businesses. Principal exports, again, ready-made garments, frozen fruits like shrimps, then leather products, jute products, tea, ceramic, textile fabrics, home textile, chemical products, light engineering products, including bicycle. These are the export items from Bangladesh. So this is about Bangladesh at a glance. If you have any questions regarding Bangladesh, you can ask me. Anyone? Okay. So I'm moving. Okay, I'm moving to the next slide. Let's look at our culture.
Hassan, there is a girl who wants to ask something.
Yes, ma'am. Please.
Dance. Okay. What dances do you follow?
What?
She's asking about dances in Bangladesh. What kind of dances do you dance?
Dance.
International dance.
Oh, national dance, classical dance, dances. What do we call it? In Bengali, if we tell it in Bengali, w- will they be able to understand? Classical dances,
Classical dances.
classical dances. Okay. Should I continue?
Yes, please.
Okay. As you can see, now this slide will talk about our culture. Bangladesh has a rich and diverse culture because in this country, mainly there are three religious uh, religious streams. In this country, we live mainly there are Muslims, then there are Hindus and Buddhist people as well. So in our culture, you will see an impact of these three religions: Hinduism, Buddhism, and Islam. You will see the uh, touch of these religions in our culture. This is a picture of earthen pots in an exhibition. This is a earthen pots are very familiar in our village people. In fact, they cook their foods in earthen pots, earthen and bamboo pots or bamboo utensils. Then, if we talk about our religious festivals, then we have two major religious festivals for Muslims: Eid ul Adha and Eid ul Fitr. And for the Hindu people, they call it Durga Puja. Durga Puja, worship of Durga, worship of Durga. These two religious festivals are very much famous in Bangladesh. Two religious festivals for Muslims: Eid ul Adha and Eid ul Fitr, and for the Hindus, Durga Puja. We call it Durga Puja, but worship of Durga Puja. Then folk songs of Bangladesh. We are very rich about folk songs. As folk songs, major folk songs of Bangladesh: Baul songs, then Vatiali songs, Murshidi songs, then Marfoti songs. Murshidi and Marfoti are sort of almost like the song of Kawali. Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, maybe Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan and his nephew Rahat Fateh Ali Khan, Kawali. Maybe they are from Pakistan. So Murshidi and Marfoti are almost like a Kawali song in your country, and the other song are Baul, Bhatiali. These songs are mainly religious, and sort of uh, these songs are sung especially to praise God, even in some cases to praise to praise our beloved ones. Baul, Bhatiali, Murshidi, Marfati. These are the major folk songs of Bangladesh. In the picture, you can see a girl. She is performing a Baul song in our National Shilpakala Academy of Bangladesh. Folk songs, then architectural designs. Architectural designs. This is, have you seen this picture earlier? Is this your first time? Is there anyone who have seen this picture earlier? Is there anyone? Any of you?
No, sir.
Nobody. Okay, okay. Can you guess what this picture is about? Okay, no problem. We call it National Memorial or not National Monument of Bangladesh. This is a masterpiece of our architectural design. This is a masterpiece of architectural design. This was designed by Moinul Islam. Moinul Islam, one of the leading architect of Bangladesh. He designed this uh, masterpiece commemorating our war of liberation. As you know that we had a war in 1971 for our freedom, and on that war we had to go through lots of pains and many people died. So to remember them or to show respect them. This is a tomb, epitome for respect, to show respect, uh, respect, to show respect to the martyrs of uh, our liberation war. And this is a totally different thing. I would like to ask one thing. Do you think the in the picture you can see some tall tall building? Do you think the thing it's a building or it's separated? Is it conjugated or separated? Maybe. Okay.
Second.
Okay. I can. From this point of view, you can see the picture. At first, it seems that this is just a building, but it's not a building. It's actually seven wall. I would like to share one thing with you. Just give me a second. National Memorial. Okay. See, can you see this picture? Can you see this picture?
Yes. No. No.
Can you see this picture?
Yes, sir.
Actually, you see the mystery. You see the mystery. There is a tall. It's look like this. There is a first. There is a wall. It's the tallest. Then a little lower. Then lower. Then lower. As a result, it's at first it seems that these walls are. Uh, how should I explain this? As my English is a little slow. Let's try it in Urdu. You can see the walls, they are separated from one another. These walls are separated from one another, but at first if you see from the front side, then you will it looks like that this is a building, but this is not a building. These are seven walls. Why these seven walls are set why he has designed this thing like this? Because we had seven major movement before getting final freedom. We got freedom in 1971. We got freedom in 1971, but before 1971, our movement started. Our movement started. Okay. Our movement started in 1952. From 1952 to 1971, we had made seven major movement, and that's why he Moinul Islam, sorry, Moinul Islam, the architect of this masterpiece. He built seven wall, and he tried to depict our seven movements. Then we have seven Bir Shrestha. We call them Bir Shrestha, highest reward for the sacrifice in our liberation war given by the government of Bangladesh. Bangladesh government has given seven people highest honor, seven people uh, highest honor for sacrificing their lives. And again, you can see we got seven freedom fighters, we can seven major movements. And if you see this picture, if you see this building or this monument from seven different directions, you will see seven different looks. It will give you seven different looks. From your front, you will have a different look. From the back, it looks totally different. From the side or from left, it's totally different. From right and from bird's eye view, it's totally different. So we got seven freedom fighters, seven Bir Shrestha, then seven special movement up to our final freedom. And then if you watch this monument from seven directions, you will get seven looks. Now, let's move to our next architectural design. It is our National Parliament Parliament Bhavan. We call it Bhavan, but National Parliament Building or Parliament House. You can see that there are water everywhere around the Parliament House, because when this house was designed by Louis I. Kahn, Louis I. Kahn was the designer of this building. Before designing this building, he visited whole Bangladesh, and he has seen that whole Bangladesh was sink into water, because in that time there was flood everywhere. There was a flood, and he saw that Bangladesh is mainly a land which is floating on the water to his imagination. So he tried to depict whole Bangladesh in his design of this building. That is why he has designed a artificial lake around this National Parliament House. It was designed by Louis I. Kahn, and it is said that it is one of the largest legislative complexes in the world. It comprises 200 acres of land. Then MH Hall. MH Hall. This is a residential house. What do we call hall? In some countries, it is called dormitories to stay students. This is a hall or hall or place of residence for the students of Jahangirnagar University. For the students of Jahangirnagar University, again, it is one of the largest residential hall of Asia. As you can see, this hall from bird's eye view, it looks like a butterfly. It looks like a butterfly. This hall. This picture was taken from maybe helicopter or drone. So it is the top-down view of this hall. Yeah, it is one of the largest hall of Asia for the students of Jahangirnagar University. It is also located at Savar, and our national memorial. It is also located at Savar, which is 3 kilometers away from Sida Innovative School. Sida Innovative School is located at Savar also. So National Memorial is just 1.5 kilometers from my school, and Jahangirnagar University is almost 3 kilometers from our school. So it is again one of the most attractive thing, architectural thing. Next. So MH Hall is situated in Jahangirnagar University. It looks like a butterfly. Then, have you seen this picture? Have you seen this picture of this person?
No, sir.
Nobody. Okay, no problem. He is known as the father. He's our father of nation. Who is the father of nation of Pakistan? Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Okay, like Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is the father of Bengali nation. He is the founding father of our country. This great personality was born in 1920, and he was killed by some miscreants in 1975. And he is called the father of nation. And he was born in 17 March 1920 in a district, Gopalganj. We call it Gopalganj. And his father's name is Sheikh Lutfur Rahman. We Bengali people owe too much to him. If he was not born, maybe Bangladesh was not born. We believe this, that this person made Bangladesh free, Bangladesh a free country. So he is our father of nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Bangabandhu means friend of Bengal, friend of Bengal. Bangabandhu, it's a Bengali term. In English, we call it friend of Bengal. Bongo, Bondhu. Bongo means Bengal. Then, who loves sports? Sports. Who love cricket? Cricket. Raise your hand. Cricket. Okay. Uh, do you know this person? Do you know this person? Okay. At the back. At the back. Someone wearing a cross belt, or someone wearing a. Please, please, please. The boy wearing a, maybe left. At the back of the left side, from my right, your left, your left. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. आपका नाम? बेटा आपका नाम? Sorry, sorry. Sajid. Hadi. Okay, Hadi. So who is this person, Hadi? Who is this person? Cricketer of Bangladesh. Can you tell him the name of this cricketer? Sakib Al Hasan. Thank you very much. Thank you. So Hadi was right. This is the picture of Sakib Al Hasan. He is the we call Sakib the all-rounder in our cricket, and he changed our cricket tremendously. Sakib Al Hasan's, without a doubt, biggest name to have emerged from Bangladesh cricket circles. Being a genuine all-rounder, Sakib is a vital cog in Bangladesh lineup. He has been a consistent performer for his country over the years. Okay, if you want to know more about Sakib Al Hasan, you can go to Google and see the ODI ranking. As we are running short of time, so before concluding this presentation, I would like to share with you some of our tourist destinations. Okay. Okay. Can you see these top 30 tourist places of Bangladesh? Can you see these? Okay. Okay, what is this in the picture? Do you have Royal Bengal tiger in Pakistan? Yes. You too have tigers. I thought. Okay. In which part of Pakistan?
In which part of Pakistan?
Where can I see tiger? In which district or which part? If I go to Pakistan and I want to see Pakistani tiger, then where should I go? Lahore?
In forest.
No, obviously it is in forest, but district.
Northern areas.
Northern
Areas.
Okay, northern areas. Okay. Anyone from northern areas? Anyone from the students? Anyone from northern areas? Okay, again, there is a person from northern areas. It's the same boy, Hadi?
Yes.
Oh, you are from the northern areas too?
Anyone else from the northern areas? Okay, there's one more boy. Is he visiting?
Okay. Okay, in Bangladesh, you can see if you come to Bangladesh, okay. Yes, ma'am.
Repeat the question, please. I think they didn't hear
Oh,
properly.
I was asking that if I go to Pakistan, then where can I see tigers in Pakistan? In which district?
In which district or in which province or in which city, whatever comes in your mind. And he was asking if he is just Pakistan, where are we going to find tigers? Yes. Yes, speaker. Yes. Yes, speaker. Where? In which place? He's saying even in our city, Lahore, we can find in zoo.
There was another student who is very clever. He also said, he or she, I didn't recognize the sound. He or she also answered that I can find tiger in the forest, obviously in the forest, but where, in
In
which,
zoo.
and this guy is against saying that in zoo. Okay, okay, it's all right. Very much clever, lovely students. Thank you very much for your creative answer. Obviously, I might say that creative answer. Okay, if you
And
can,
Hassan,
ma'am.
I wanted to convey one thing. I wanted to convey one thing to you. Actually, we wanted you to know that from Monday onward, we'll be having our exams here. Okay, we are going to have our tests. Tests are scheduled from Monday onwards.
Okay.
Here in Lahore.
So,
Am I audible?
should I end my presentation?
I wanted you to know this because we would be planning quiz after the exams. Okay, we'll let you know the dates
Sure, ma'am.
of
Sure,
the quiz.
sure, ma'am.
Okay, after the exam we'll be having inshallah quiz. Right now they have to prepare for their exams.
Yes, ma'am.
After we'll let you know once exams are over, and with a margin of 2 or 3 days, we'll let you know that you can plan the quiz then.
Oh, okay, okay, ma'am.
Inshallah in December, maybe in the second week of December.
Okay, ma'am. Someone is raising hand.
Someone, is there any question? Yes.
Yes, yes.
What is tiger in Bangladesh?
Sorry.
Please, in your language, what do you call a tiger?
Oh,
Bangladesh.
we call it, we call bag, tiger. We call bag,
Okay.
bag. But not bhag, not bhag. Bhag milka bhag. Nahi, bhag nahi, bag.
Okay.
Okay, okay. So these are the main tourist attractions. Maybe you are running short of time, so I will close my presentation within 1 or 2 minutes. Within 1 or 2 minutes. Is that okay, ma'am? If I close this presentation,
No issue.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, this is as you can see, Royal Bengal tigers. We call it bag in Bengali, bag, and maybe it's the sound bag, bagicha, sort of.
Okay.
Bagicha, bag. Okay.
Because here in our language, parks are called bag. I mean, parks are named as bag.
Okay. Bag.
Park is called, any park, any visiting place is called bag here in our language.
Okay.
In Urdu.
In Urdu. Okay. Thank you. Okay, this is the hilly part of Bangladesh. We have only 3 or 4 districts that have hills. In short, we call them Chittagong Hill Tracks. And in Chittagong Hill Tracks, there are three districts: Rangamati, Khagrachari, and Bandarban. And this is in Sylhet, Srimangal. We have Tea Garden. Then Jaflong or Rangamati. These are some. And Paharpur is an archaeological site. Then, like your what fort? I forgot the fort name of your fort. This is Lalbagh
Yes.
Fort. This is Lalbagh Fort. Then we call it Tara Masjid. Tara Masjid. Then Ahsan Manzil. The Nawab of Bangladesh used to live this place. Ahsan Manzil. Then Bishana Kandi. This is a very nice place. In one side Bangladesh, and in another part maybe it is Darjeeling of India. Then Jaflong, Ratargul Swamp Forest. Swamp Forest. It's a very nice place. Last I visited this place. Just
Forests, I think. Swamp forest.
Swamp
The forest, this is one of them.
Okay.
This is
Swamp.
one of them. Look, the trees are growing from within the border. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Mangrove forest, you may have read about. Mango forest. Good.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Shah Jalal Durga, we call it Durga Sharif, Majar Sharif.
We have
Maybe
also called such places dargahs. We
Dargah.
also call dargahs.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It is the Durga entrance of Shah Jalal Durga located in Sylhet district. Then Lalakhal, this is located in also Sylhet. Then there are some other places. This is the largest sea beach of Bangladesh, Cox's Bazar and Inani Sea Beach, largest sea beach of Bangladesh. And Sitakundo is famous for a temple. Then Sajek Valley, recently invented a tourist attraction, Sajek Valley. Then Pothenga Sea Beach, Mohastangar, Shadgumbuch Mosque. It has more than 77 domes. This is this
What was the name of the largest sea?
largest sea beach, Cox's Bazar, largest sea beach, Cox's Bazar. Then Kuakata Sea Beach, this is the only sea beach from where you can see both sunset and sunrise from this place. Kuakata Sea Beach, from this place you can see, you can enjoy both sunset and sunrise.
Did you hear? Both sunset and sunrise, both can be seen at the same time from this beach. At the same time.
Yeah, this is the place. We call it Kuakata Sea Beach. Kuakata Sea Beach.
You can Google it later. Kuakata Sea Beach.
Then Moinamoti, Saint Martin's Island, only coral island of Bangladesh, one and only coral island of Bangladesh, Saint Martin's Island. Then Golden Mosque, small Golden Mosque, and again it's Cox's Bazar. Again it's Cox's Bazar. So
Largest river, Cox's Bazar. This is the one.
so these are the thing about Bangladesh in short. In short, these are the thing about Bangladesh. If you have any questions, you can ask me after your exam. As you have exam, I wish you a very good exam. Good luck to all of you. And
Okay, thank you.
after exam, or if you want to visit Bangladesh anytime, you can come and visit your brothers who are reading in this school or other school in Bangladesh. You can know about ourselves, and inshallah we will continue to talk. We'll continue to bond. We'll continue this bonding. You will have brothers from Bangladesh, and they will have brothers and sisters from Pakistan as well. Once again, I would like to thank you to your authority, and thank you to all the students. Maybe you are from grade 3 and 4, or 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
4 and 5, sorry. Grade 4 and grade 5. Okay, this is the end of my presentation. If you have anything to ask me, you can ask, or you can go to the class. Whatever the directions, give your ma'am. Yeah. Okay, the girl. Yes.
Yes. Or you want to guess, Iman? Stand up and ask.
Here we can see tigers in Bangladesh.
Where can you see tigers in Bangladesh?
Yes, where?
Yes. Okay, you can see tigers in Bangladesh at Sundarban. We call the place Sundarban. Sundarban, beautiful forest. Sundarban means beautiful forest in English. Sundarban. Sundar means beautiful. Ban means forest. You can see forest in Sundarban. Sorry.
Yes, any other?
Okay, any other question?
Any views about Bangladesh? So I've learned a lot about it.
So, okay.
Yes, Amna.
What is the national sport of Bangladesh?
National fruit.
Sport.
Oh, national sport. Hadudu is the national sport of Bangladesh. Hadudu.
What is Can you pronounce it again?
We call it hadudu. It's something like kabaddi in your country, maybe kabaddi.
Like something like a birthday. Okay, yes, Faisal.
National food of Bangladesh.
National food.
Oh, national food. I hate this most. Rice and fish. National food. But personally, I don't like rice. I wish I could eat rotis and beautiful foods from Pakistan.
Rice. Here we like to have rice on special days.
Special days. Okay.
Yes, we take roti every day, but whenever we are in happy mood or whenever we are going to have a special day, we love to have rice.
Okay. The girl in the front wearing a red badges wants to ask something. Yes.
What is national dress of Bangladesh?
National dress.
National dress, lungi dance. Have you seen the song Lungi Dance? Have you seen the song Lungi Dance? Okay, maybe you don't enjoy movies. Okay, lungi. We call it lungi. A lungi and Punjabi.
Yes, okay.
Maybe lungi and Punjabi.
I think, sir, I have a question. When in the tea part, there were some ladies and they were wearing a special cap, cone-shaped cap. What is the name for that cap? You had shown a picture of a part where there was tea planted in the area, tea leaves and tea. What was the cap there?
Is that
The round one.
The round one with the pointed.
That's the farmer where it came with this.
No, once you were telling about the traditional places, you had shown an image where there were ladies in the plants. There were tea plants.
They were farmers.
They were farmers, I think.
is this the picture?
Nearly at the end. No, not in the PPT. It was the other document which you had opened.
The third picture of last document.
Okay. Okay. Is this what should is this
Yes. When you move on,
That's the
I'll let you know once it comes there.
third picture.
third picture?
Third, before this. Okay.
This is
No.
Wait,
This one.
okay. This one.
There is a cap. Which
Yeah.
place is this and there?
Oh,
Special
okay.
cap.
This is Sri Mongol. This is Sri Mongol tea garden.
The capital of tea in Bangladesh.
We call Sri Mongol the capital of tea, but the capital of Bangladesh is Dhaka. But the capital of tea we call Sri Mongol. Sri Mongol is another place located in Sylhet district, and this special kind of cap is designed specially to save them from sunburn and from rain. And this is made of bamboo. This is made of bamboo.
This is made of.
Made of bamboo sticks. Bamboo sticks.
Okay. It's really beautiful. The garden is very beautiful.
Thank you.
A girl is asking which one is the largest city of the Bangladesh.
Largest. Okay, largest city in terms of population. If you ask me in terms of population, largest city is Dhaka. Dhaka is the Dhaka, largest city, and it is the city of mosque also. Dhaka is called the city of mosque also, because if when the
There is one more question about this picture. The one student is asking that is it terrace farming?
I'm sorry.
Is it terrace farming that is done on the mountains?
Here in Pakistan, in northern areas, no, we get such pictures for terrace farming. I mean, the layers are made on the mountain to plant some plants or some crops.
Ma'am,
So they are saying that it looks like as if it is terrace farming. There's a special term for that. Mountain layers on the mountains are made to plant some kind of
Okay.
crops.
Okay, this is this farming. The process of tea farming is. This is a picture of hill. Obviously, we call it zoom farming. Zoom farming on the slopes of mountain. On the slopes of mountain, we call it zoom farming. Zoom.
Farming.
Zoom chash.
Yes,
What you will like in Bangladesh most?
what do you like most about your own country, Bangladesh?
About my own country, I like most. Obviously, the people. People are very interesting and they are very easygoing. I love to. I love to. I love my. I love my country people very much.
You love it?
Sir, what is the national bird of Bangladesh?
National.
National bird.
National what?
National bird.
National bird. Bird.
Birds. Yes. Bird.
What is the national bird?
Okay, national bird is okay. We call it doel. Doel. National bird. Doel. Doel. Do and the let do and the letter L for large. Doel.
The English name for that. English name of the bird.
We call it in English. We write it doel. Doel. Doel.
Yeah, I think we must find out for this.
Sir,
Yes, please,
I like
please.
which place you love to go?
Which place do I love to go?
Yes.
Oh, I wish I was born thousands years ago because I feel that Ibn Battuta. Have you heard the name of Ibn Battuta?
Yes,
Ibn Battuta, the great tourist, Ibn Battuta. I consider myself Ibn Battuta mentally, but it is a sad thing that still I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't been to anywhere outside of my country. Inshallah, I will come and visit your school at least at first. As long as you are there, inshallah, I will come and visit your school first. Then I will go for a world tour, inshallah.
We'll be happy to see you. We'll be happy to see you.
Sorry.
She said the girls are saying we will be happy to see you here in our school.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
She wants to say something.
Okay, ma'am, you want to say something?
Yes.
I like to visit Bangladesh because I want to see its culture.
100%.
She's saying
100%.
she,
Just talk to your teacher and talk to your parents if you want to visit Bangladesh. Let me know. I will be your host, inshallah. I will be your host as well as your tour guide throughout the Bangladesh. I will take you to each and every attractive places to Bangladesh.
Sir, it was a lovely session to see you with you. And you taught us a lot about your culture, and we hope that you visit the Bangladesh someday.
Thank you, Baba. Baba, we call Baba or Beta or Beti here in Bangladesh. Baba, Ma. So thank you, Beti. Thank you, Betty.
He's calling me. Okay, thank you, baby. Thank you. Chaliye sir, okay now. I think we need to wind up things.
Okay. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Take care.
Take care also.
Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, we are leaving. Thank you.